put Advent on notice. Rendezvous at... What the hell is that?
Hi, I am Peter Reynsson, also known as Mr. P, and I am your commander in this video and all other XCOM 2 videos. I will cover gameplay, mods, news tutorials, guides, and of course stupid videos that will make you go, where is the brain bleach? Or maybe you will just go, what was that? We offer no apologies for our unconventional and weird videos. Some of them will probably suck, but other can be true games. You just have to go through our videos to see which are one. So let us begin with the beginning. I am proud to tell you that I have played the XCOM franchise from the very beginning. And talking about the beginning, here is a quiz or a question to you if you prefer. And when I have asked you the question, I would like you to pause the video and tell me your answer in the comments. You can keep the answer short, or you can have it longer and elaborate and explain thoroughly your answer. I am excited about this one. So here is the question. What was the first XCOM game? And if you can tell me the year it was published, that would even be better. I will give you a hint, and I can tell you that the answer is not obvious. And if you're going to use Wikipedia, it will only help you if you know what to look for. So now you can pause the video and tell us what you think. And moving on. If you wrote UFO Enemy Unknown, or if you wrote XCOM UFO Defense, you would be wrong. And now we will move on to the educational bit of this video. Once upon a time, there were machines called ZX or Zeta X Spectrum and Commodore 64. Heard about them? The year was not 1994, if you wrote that year, but it was the year 1988. And a man named Julian Gollop designed a game called Laser Squad. So, what did this game actually involve? Well, let us read. Laser Squad is a turn-based tactics game where the player completes objectives such as rescue or retrieval operations, or simply eliminating all the enemies by taking advantage of cover, squad level military tactics, and careful use of weaponry. The squad's team members move around the map one at a time, taking actions using action points. Morale also plays a factor. A unit witnessing deaths of its teammates can panic and run out of players' control. Well, sounds pretty much like every other XCOM games we have played. When this game was developed later for the PC platform, Julian Gollop was also the designer, and the title was originally supposed to be Laser Squad 2, but it was changed to UFO Enemy Unknown, or XCOM UFO Defense. So now you know. So I played Laser Squad in 1988, 28 years ago, and probably the majority of you guys were not even born at that point. Well, and you gaming veterans that remember and played the Laser Squad, you can now nod your head and go, Laser Squad. Yes, it all started there. Good game. And for those of you who haven't played any of the games and are watching this video, I highly recommend that you buy and play XCOM 2. Not because that I have tested it or played it in preview. Nope, I am not one of those lucky few chosen ones. But because of the genre. It involves and includes and have a lot of excitement and tension. Plentiful. It's a big mistake to think that you will need a 60 frame per second non-stop shooting mayhem to get your adrenaline running. You can do it that way, but you will also get it using strategic games that are turn-based. XCOM games will get you in a way that you maybe never experienced before. The game will punish you for your mistakes, and you will spend time in your sleep thinking out and planning better ways or strategies to accomplish or finish the objectives and missions within the game. I promise you that. Been there, done that many times. Well, more in the news. The clock is ticking and it is less than 2 weeks until it launches the 5th of February. So if you haven't bought it, head into the Steam and secure your copy of the game. The game will also have a dedicated support to the modding community. And we all know what that means. Equip those banana guns and poop launchers and attack those alien buttheads or whatever you crazy people out there are thinking of making using the modding tool. I really can't just wait to cover all those mods in weight. So what more? Yes, we have some last minute changes. No, I will come to that later. The game itself will offer several changes from earlier games. And I must say that I am excited about those changes. The biggest change is probably the predictability or unpredictability, to be more to the point. And that, the predictability of the maps and laying out a strategy accordingly will now be totally different from the earlier games. In those games, you learned how the aliens would behave. You knew where they were coming from, and you knew what would be the best tactics on each maps. So after a while, it was always exciting, but it kind of you just knew what was the best way to finish those maps. But procedural maps will take care of that in XCOM 2 and also other mechanics I will not go into in this video. The drop system will also push you to the limits, and it will likely get you into situations where you will maybe risk your team members more than you would feel comfortable with, all to get that valuable drop that is just out there. One does not simply overwatch through XCOM 2. Base management will also is a lot more cooler, and classes have also undergone positive changes in my mind. And we will be introduced to a new class, the Ranger class, that is the ninja, basically the ninja in XCOM. And I really can't wait to line up a successful Reaper combo, where I can maybe kill 3 or 4 aliens in one consecutive move, eliminating all with my mighty sword. Just Google the videos or YouTube it. Yes. Well, the most fresh news, or almost fresh news from last minute changes to the game mechanics, is that fireaxis have changed the Overwatch ambush functionality to balance it a bit more, and you can go to XCOM's YouTube channel to see what I am talking about. The last aliens that have been revealed before the launch are the towering and frightening sectopods and the gatekeeper. Watch out for them, since they are not the ones you would like to meet in a dark alley. Or a bright alley, for that matter. Well, I will not have this video longer. I will be covering things underway and reporting to you about my findings. And be prepared to see me in a video in a fetus position, crying and sobbing about how sadistic the game is and that it is impossible to beat. Can't wait to see if I am right about that. Anyway, it will be challenging and it will be fun. If you like this video, make sure that you hit that like button and tell me what you think in the comments. What class are you, for example, going to play or looking most forward to play? Tell me about it. Also, subscribe to this channel if you think it's worth following. So, that's it. Commander Pietro logging off.